God messaged today, the mountain shattered in silence. Child of the wind, hush your heart now. Let the roar of the storm within you grow still, because what I am about to unveil will strike the deepest chord in your soul. You stand at the edge of a sacred divide. What you thought would be the beginning of forever has broken like ancient stone beneath your feet. He was your river, wasn't he? Alien of the valley flame, the one you dreamed would carry you into the promised dawn. You carved your future on the walls of his name. You whispered eternity into every prayer. You held nothing back. But now there is a silence in the air between you, a silence too heavy for your lungs, and you wonder why. You wonder what turned his steps away, what thunder rose in his heart to shake the altar you built together. Alien has discovered a truth, Seraphine, a truth he was not prepared to carry, a truth that came like lightning in the night, uninvited, searing, and divine. It was not gossip, it was not venom from a stranger's lips, it was a blade of pure truth drawn straight from the scrolls of heaven, and it has undone him. He tried to stand still in it, he tried to walk forward anyway, but this truth would not leave him. It followed him like his own shadow, whispering in every quiet place. It wrapped around his thoughts like fog, and no matter how he shook himself, he could not escape it. You feel the ache, don't you? You feel the tearing of skin and spirit, the collapse of the covenant you nearly tasted, the falling away of the walls you thought would never break. Your breath is shallow now, your chest feels as if thunder lives there, and yet I tell you, do not flee from this. Do not despise what the fire has exposed, because sometimes, my beloved, pain does not come to destroy. Sometimes it comes to reveal. What Alien heard was not spoken by any earthly tongue. No friend betrayed you, no enemy slandered you. The revelation that shook his soul came from above, from the whispering throne of Elion, the watcher of all things hidden. Yes, he was shown something buried, a chapter of your story you hoped would stay buried beneath the sands of yesterday, a secret sealed in sorrow, a wound you had numbed so long ago you forgot it still bled, and now it has surfaced, it has breathed, it has been read. He didn't want to believe it. He fought the truth like a lion fights the spear. He wept, Seraphine. He screamed at the sky, asking why now, why here, when his hands were so close to holding forever. But truth is not cruel. Truth is mercy in disguise. And what he now knows, he cannot unknow. But listen again, for the wind carries more than sorrow. There is another side to this mountain. He left, yes. He stepped back from the wedding altar. He placed the crown of union down with shaking hands, and you were shattered. But, child of light, there is something else he saw, something deeper than the pain, something that has left him breathless with awe. You, he saw you, not the version painted by others, not the mask carved by shame, not the echo of someone else's story. He saw your heart, trembling yet true. He saw your soul, radiant beneath the ash. He saw the divine fingerprint on your being, and it wrecked him more than the truth ever could. Every other connection since that moment has felt like glass in his hands, cold, hollow, fragile. He tried Seraphine. He sat across from others. He walked among strangers. He listened to new voices, but none could echo the song your spirit once sang into his. Each one failed the test of his soul. Each one fell short of the holy ache you left behind. He now walks with an emptiness he cannot explain, a void shaped only like you. And heaven speaks to him still. Return, it whispers, return to the flame. You were never meant to be forgotten. The bond was not imagined. The covenant was not man made. It was breathed by the Ruach, the breath of all life. So now you wonder, will he return? Pinadan. He stands in the valley of decision, his feet planted in trembling soil. The world tugs at one arm, but the divine tugs at the other, and you wait in the in between. But you are not powerless here. Now is your time to rise, not to chase, not to beg, not to prove, but to rise in truth. Let the past stand unveiled. Let the ashes remain on the ground. You are no longer hidden, seraphine of the wild hills. You are known, fully, clearly, divinely. And still, you are chosen, because here is the secret. The truth that broke the path also built a bridge. It tore down the lie, yes, but in its place, it constructed something eternal. Do not fear the storm, beloved. Do not fear the tearing winds. They come only to test what is real, and what is real has not died. Alien knows now. He knows that every step away from you has only led him closer to the realization that you are the one, not by choice, not by pressure, but by divine decree. The voice spoke, and the echo of that voice has not left him. But now he must decide, will he let fear rob him of what he now knows in his marrow? Or will he brave the river, cross the fire, and return for what was always his? You, Seraphine, you are the one who burns in his prayers, the one heaven marked, the one love cannot erase. So I ask you, daughter of light, what will you do while you wait? Will you weep endlessly, or will you let the fire forge you? Will you curse the truth, or will you embrace its liberation? Will you mourn the wedding that never was, or prepare for the union that still could be? Because this is not the end, it is the middle of a divine interruption, a holy redirection, and soon, oh soon, the dust will settle. He will remember the words spoken in the quiet. He will see the path once hidden by pain, and when he does, he will run, not because of pressure, not because of shame, but because his soul will recognize the place it calls home, and there, Seraphine, you will be, not as the broken one, not as the abandoned one, but as the chosen, the true, the beloved, the bride, the intercession beneath the eternal flame. Come now, beloved of the Almighty, let your breath steady in the hush between heartbeats. Let your soul open like a garden kissed by morning dew. For this is not just a whisper, this is a sacred summons, a cry lifted into the courts of fire. Let your spirit lean in, let your lips echo the sound of holy longing, let your heart join with the winds of heaven in this divine petition. Lift up this sacred love, wrap it in light. Speak now not with fear, but with the voice of anointed hope. Say it with me, not as a child begging, but as a warrior standing on the altar of destiny. Let this be more than words. Let it be a flame that reaches the heights of glory, a song sung in the language of the soul. Repeat after me with trembling faith. O Elora, flame of all wisdom, breath of mercy and light, I come to you not with perfect hands, but with a surrendered heart. I lift to you this love, this person, this covenant I cannot shake. You see beyond time. You dwell in the stillness before the world began, and in that stillness you wrote our names side by side. My soul remembers the day you whispered their name to me, not as a stranger, not as a dream, but as one knit to me by holy fire. They were not my choice. They were yours, marked, destined, ordained before the rivers were carved. But now, my Lord, now they stand in the hush of confusion. Their heart trembles not from rejection, but revelation. You opened their eyes, you peeled back the veil, you let them see what had been buried beneath ashes and time, that I am the one their soul cried for in the silence, the one they lost before they even knew what they were losing. They see the flame, O God, they feel the pulse of something sacred, and it terrifies them, not because they do not love me, not because they doubt the fire, but because they finally see the truth. And Truth Chan, God bless you. Type yes if you believe in God. Type 1 in 11 if you believe in God.